Have fun with the weekend's highlights of the European League of Football, presented by Ghazi, the official main sponsor of the ELF.
The final week in the regular season feels like we just got started back in May, and all of a sudden we're here at the end. Almeida to return. Almeida's got a lane. There goes Eddie Almeida down the sideline. 2 men to beat. He's out of bounds. And the Nordic Storm start inside the red zone. Storm. They'll give it to Solrot on the counter, and he is dropped for a loss over the last couple of years when they've won championships. They'll fake in the inside zone. Clark looking, got pressured, dips it off to Brennan Bolio once again, and he's brought down for a 32-yard field goal attempt, and it's well wide. Kicking troubles continuing to plague the Nordic Storm down, with an injury earlier this season. Jonathan Scott taking it here, and he'll be brought down by Malta Schultz getting us set. Chad Jeffries from the 35. He'll go down for a sack. Jeffries goes down. We probably won't see both these teams in the championship against each other, but man, we will sure see them next week, and that's exciting. A little flea flicker action. Jadrian Clark going to Brennan Bolio. No, excuse me, Simon Fons. And Fons, a big catch down the 4th and goal, going for it after the field goal troubles this season. Jadrian Clark underneath, deflected away. Sound figured out here in Duisburg. Chad Waldron, already 2 great returns today. Does he have a third in him for this first quarter? That is actually Eddie Almeida, and Almeida's got some burner. 2nd and goal. Clark looking, trying to find somebody in the end zone. He fires to Fons, who toe taps for a touchdown. Simon Fons gets the Storm on the board in the red zone. First and 5. Jeffries, little tunnel screen underneath. Got Harlan Quofi. There goes Quofi in a foot race down at the 10. Jeffries looking end zone. Fires. It's caught by Harlan Quofi. What a catch there of Nielsen. Let's take another look. Jeffries escaped the pocket. It was really a beautiful throw from Jeffries. And Quofi Van Senton to kick, and it's good. Jadrian Clark over the middle, almost intercepted. How did Almeida catch that? Rhein Fire defense showing out on their end. 3rd and goal. Fons in motion. Clark looks to Fons. That's number 2 for Simon Fons. Have a little shimmy, why don't you? Simon Fons takes the lead for the Nordic Storm. About the Fons. It's going to be a 2-point try with all the point after attempt kicking woes for the Nordic Storm. Clark finds Adria Batea Moreno, but he drops it low. Bit of a tough catch to make. Roll. And it's 12. And how this decision came about. Said after my injury, it was clear that I wouldn't be able to step on the field. The weeks before, I'd been working on our offensive game plan all the time, and everybody agreed that they would have full trust in me to take over this offensive role. They've had my back ever since, and it's paid off. Jonathan Scott on the run for a touchdown for the Fire. Running back has come onto the scene. Nobody home against Jonathan Scott on that screen. He just did the rest himself. A couple of broken tackles of Jonathan Scott. 1 play to the house. Clark, bit of pressure, has to step up. Launches, and it's complete to Simon Fonz. Why do we keep forgetting about... Gotta have it. You got time for 2 more plays here if you're in the Nordic Storm. Fire showing blitz. They bring everybody. Clark dumps it underneath to Almeida, and it's incomplete. Broken. 3rd and 6. Clark over the middle. It's intercepted. Tony Anderson. Perfect opportunity for Rhein, set up by Tony Anderson. 3rd and goal. Everybody in for the Rhein Fire. They give it to Jonathan Scott, who noses his way forward. All muscle. On the billboards on their way to Copenhagen. On the outside, Armand Solorat this time on the swing route. Ball's free. That is up and setting, and it's good. Clark looking underneath and finding Brendan Bollier. 1st and 10. Clark. It's caught by Brendan Bolio. 1st and 10. Clark looking end zone. He's got Simon Fonz once again. A hat trick for the Storm receiver, and they're right back in it. 3rd and 18, Jeffries launching. No, he'll go down instead. Havdi, did that ball come out? I think it did. That's a Storm turnover. Emil Havdi said, "This is mine." 2nd and 7. Jeffries stepping up in the pocket. Jeffries got a 1st down and more. 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Time is of the essence for the Nordic Storm. And the Rhein Fire just want to run the football to go ahead and score, but it's going to be tough when Hugo almost got blocked. Version to tie it up. They'll go over the middle to Adria Batea Moreno. Been pretty much held at bay today. Gets the 1st down there after the catch. 1st and 10. Clark on the curl route. Brendan Bolio is there once again. Listen to that crowd. 4th and 1 for the Storm. They fake the Solorat out to Batea Moreno, and he's got enough. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Are they not going to mark him ahead? Clark got pressure. It's complete to Simon Fonz along the sideline. Scott and wind on the play clock much as they can, and Scott gets gobbled up in the backfield by Hugo Dyrendal. That'll be a timeout for the Nordic Storm. If Rhein is able to pull out this victory today, they move to the 5 seed, so it'll be a 4-5 matchup for the Storm. Jeffries launching to Pope, and it's picked off by Clifton Duck. They're still alive yet. 3rd and 4. Gotta have it. Out to Armand Solorat, and he's got the line to game. With the 3-6 of Stuttgart and Madrid, if Stuttgart win, they automatically go to Munich. And whoever remains out of the Rhein Fire and Storm will play Vienna